Hey everybody, it's Aspen. Today I am doing the tattoo tag. First I will be explaining the tattoos that I got in order, why I got them, what they mean to me, and then I will go through the tag questions. So the very first tattoo that I got was on my 18th birthday. I got it on my right hip. It says, "Fear will hold you back." It's really blurry and it kind of sucks, but that's okay. It was my very first one and I was moving a lot, to be fair. That tattoo I got done in Vancouver, Washington at Morning Star, I believe. I can't remember the artist's name. I won't go back to him because I didn't really like him, and he obviously really didn't like me because it was my first tattoo and I was being difficult and he wasn't letting me have breaks or anything, so that was a really unpleasant experience for me. Yeah, so the lyrics are from a song called Break the Sky by the Hush Sound, and that's a band that I used to listen to in middle school and high school. I don't really listen to them now, but I still really like that song. To me, it was kind of a symbol of having to fight my anxiety and all the different worries that I have that keep me in my comfort zone, that hold me back. So I want to constantly be pushing myself and working on myself as a person to be the best version of myself. So that's what that means to me. The very second tattoo that I got, I was 19. It was in January. It's this one right here. I got it at Chameleon Ink in Bellingham, Washington, and to me, it was the first character that I learned, at least like the first one I could really remember until I started to take Chinese when I started college, other than like 1, 2, and 3. So that was the character that I like held on to. I was like, this is the only thing that I know from that language, and it stuck with me, and it was kind of like the opening of a door for me. I really like the language. I stopped taking the class because it was really hard and it was bringing down my GPA, but eventually in my lifetime, hopefully I will be able to speak Chinese fluently. So that's what that one is. I get a lot of questions about it, especially in customer service, and like I got it a lot more when I was working in more restaurant jobs. Like hundreds of people every day would be like, "What's your tattoo say?" And I'd be like, "It says rain, have a good day, bye." Just because like it's a really repetitive conversation. The next one I got was in March of 2016. I was still 19. I got this one done by Ramsey Rye, who works at Old School Tattoo in Bellingham, and he's the one who did my third and fourth tattoos. And I really, really like him. I think his work is so great. Everything he posts on Instagram I think is amazing. So this is what it looks like. And that is the dark mark symbol from Harry Potter that the Death Eaters have. I love Harry Potter. That's just what I'll say about that. I love it so much, so that's why I got that. And the last tattoo that I got was the day after my birthday, August 3rd. After my 20th birthday, Jasmine and I both got matching tattoos. I'll put a photo on the screen of both of us because we got it in the same place, and that's her only tattoo. That was her first tattoo. She got it directly before me, and then I had to wait for Ramsey to clean up, and then he tattooed the same tattoo on me. So this is what it looks like. This little candle here, and the flame is kind of faded, but I kind of like that because fire isn't really like a solid element like this candle would be. I really like that he had all these details and the little dot work. I wouldn't have thought of that. And the dripping wax and the shadow. His detail work is really great. You can see it on my other tattoo that he did as well. I'm a really big fan of his work. Oh, that's makeup. So that tattoo was actually Jasmine's idea. We wanted to celebrate the two of us, of us being best friends for 20 years. And that was really cool that I got to be with her for her first tattoo and that it's matching with me. I really like it. So now on to the questions. I have them on my phone here. The first question is, how many tattoos do you have? Which I covered, that is 4. The second question is, what's your favorite tattoo? Probably my dark mark. I just think it's so cool. It's my biggest and most detailed tattoo, I think. I think it was executed well, as well as the fact that it is Harry Potter, which I'm into. How old were you when you got your first tattoo? I just turned 18. What do your parents think of your tattoos? I don't know what my stepdad thinks of my tattoos. I just think that he doesn't really understand why people get tattoos. He's not into tattoos, neither is my mom. My mom comes from more of a Chinese culture. She's from Singapore, where she grew up thinking like your body's a temple and you need to like keep it pure. I don't think she really cares for my tattoos. She recognizes that I'm an adult and I can do my own stuff, but she doesn't really want me getting any more, I think. Question number 5 is, does your boyfriend like your tattoos? If so, what's his favorite? I don't like that this tag assumes that I have a boyfriend, but I do. I don't know what his favorite tattoo of mine is. Let's call him.
Hello?
Hey, you're on speaker. I'm filming a video.
Okay.
Okay, what do you think of my tattoos?
I really enjoy them.
You enjoy them?
I really like them. They really add to your personality.
You think they fit me?
Yes, they do.
What's your favorite tattoo of mine?
I have to say the dark mark.
I said that too.
Yeah, no, it's my favorite. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I like your tattoos too.
I do too. Yeah.
Okay, next question, number 6 is, did you always have a love for tattoos and what's your inspiration? The answer to that is no, like throughout my entire life. When I grew up, I was living with my biological father, who is really, really against tattoos and other different kinds of body modifications, and that they're like for poor people with bad judgment, and losers, stuff like that. So when I was a lot younger, I didn't really like tattoos, but as I hit puberty, started to become my own person and forming my own ideas, I thought that tattoos were cool when I was like 12 or 13, but I didn't really decide that I wanted tattoos until I was about 14. My inspiration? I don't know, they just kind of tell the story of me so far. Like, what I've gone through, what I like, stuff like that. Like, other tattoos in the future are just gonna be like things I also like as well. I really like nature. Probably different movies and different influences in my life will be inked on me later. That's a really tough question. Number 7 is, do you plan on getting more tattoos in the future? And the answer is 100% yes. I want so many tattoos. I want a lot of space covered. Considering that my body is like kind of small, I don't really have a lot of room to work with in the first place, so I think that will work in my favor in terms of like getting covered kind of quickly, if that makes sense. Number 8, which tattoo would you say was the most painful? 100% my hip tattoo, because it's like right over some of the bone, and it was my very first one, so I didn't know what getting tattooed felt like, and I didn't know what to expect, so that was super, super painful for me. Like, I was shaking. It was really bad. But my arm tattoos, like all of these did not bother me. They weren't comfortable, but I wouldn't say that they specifically hurt like enough to complain about audibly. Number 9, do you regret any of your tattoos? The answer is no. I like all of them. Say I didn't have any tattoos and I was about to go get my first one, I don't think that I would get the same tattoos or like put them in the same place, but I don't feel negatively about what they are or where they are. I just like them. I don't think I'm ever gonna regret any of my tattoos because it's kind of like a time capsule of me, of who I am or who I was. Even as I change as a person and I wouldn't like go out and get the same tattoos again, I don't think that's gonna matter. Next question, number 10, what was your least painful tattoo? Probably my candle or this one here, because they're both really small. They weren't really time consuming and they're not over any like sensitive areas. And the last question is, who would you tag? And I don't really have a lot of YouTube friends. I think the only friend like that I talk to is Dana Berkey, and I don't know if she has any tattoos. So Dana Berkey, if you have any tattoos, I would love to see this video. Otherwise, anyone else who wants to do this video is open to. I invite you. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.